Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Paul Menard's Richmond water heater / Menards Ford for 2018. As always, let's take a quick look at the box right here. This does have the brand new Action Design box, which we'll get to that in a second. The outside of the box is basically the same you've seen before. It's still the same window box. You see the front, you got Paul Menard number 21, got Menard's photo right there, Wood Brothers 21, Paul Menard. Got a render of the car right there, 2018 Menards standard finish. The only really change on the outside of the box is this right here. They got rid of the little like gray styrofoam square thing to hold the corner, and now have a piece of plastic holding the corner. I can't imagine that's better than the styrofoam. I mean, they got rid of the styrofoam because of like cost or something, but I can't imagine this plastic thing is going to hold the corner as well as the styrofoam does, but I don't know. Made a total 409 of these things, standard finish, number 21. Got the features of the body on the back, action racing collectibles, all that good stuff all around. But let's take a look at the inside of the box right here. You see, this is now what you get inside the box. Instead of that gray styrofoam thing with the corner cut out, you get this interesting like plastic piece on the top that does kind of hold the same car the way it used to. And then you get this plastic black base. You can see it is still screwed in, sadly. They didn't get rid of the screws yet. But they no longer have those stupid gray things around them that, you know, get them stuck and wedged and stripped. You just have, you know, simple screws to get out right away from the black plastic base. And like I said, if you really wanted your car to kind of be displayed, you could literally like display it on the base like that. If you for some reason really want that. There you go. Said if you can have like a little display base now if you really want that, and that's kind of cool. Definitely an interesting packaging change. Not sure, well, they did it because of costs, but waiting to see if this one really does protect it better. Kind of waiting to see who gets a really like damaged car, or if anyone gets like, you know, a car that came a little bit loose from the screws and bounced around the packaging or something, but definitely an interesting look and definitely something worth pointing out. But anyways, let's get down to the car itself. Paul Menard's primary Menards car. I knew I wanted to get this to go with the Blaney just because I kind of wanted a set of both of the matching Menards cars. I do like that they gave this one a different hood sponsor. If you remember, the Ryan Blaney had Duracell as a secondary sponsor. This one has Richmond water heaters, which, if I'm not mistaken, has been used for Paul Menard primary diecast before. I think a couple times they've used Richmond water heaters before. So that kind of continues that. They were just kind of strange when they chose it. I don't know how they choose which sponsor gets on the diecast, because it seems like, you know, every year it's just a random sponsor. Like one year you had Pittsburgh Paints, Blaney's Duracell. I don't know if that's like the sponsors, they ask around, one of the sponsors is like, I want the car. I don't know. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of the car. It does look weird to see a Wood Brothers car in the bright neon Menards yellow, and with a bright red Menards Wood Brothers text, or number, I don't know why I said text. But anyways, this does suffer from the same issue that Ryan Blaney had, where by the time it ran with Richmond water heaters, it had a white number, not a red number. He actually did just run it with Richmond water heaters a couple weeks ago at Sonoma, which is also funny that they chose Richmond water heaters for Menard's car, because Ryan Blaney already ran it twice this year with Richmond water heaters. I think it was, what, Texas and Talladega or something? Like, he's already run it twice before Paul Menard even got it once, but yet Menard gets the Richmond water heaters diecast. So that's kind of funny. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Richmond, the water heater experts. Got Ford Fusion, number 21, and the retro Wood Brothers Racing logo. Down the side, you got Menards. You got Richmond, the water heater experts, again down there. Got Ford Motorcraft, Quick Lane, Dutch Boy Knopf, and Richmond water heaters. Got Lincoln Welders and Quaker State up there. On the B-post, you have Ford Safety Clean, ARP, and the Wood Brothers logo. Does say Monster Energy and all that up front. Got a nice little Lionel issue right there. The biggest Lionel issue you probably saw is right there. Big scuff through Goodyear. Now it's a raced version tire. Whatever. On the back, you got Menards 21. Got the Ford logo back there. You got all the logos on the deck lid. Peak, Libman, FVP, Cardell, Target, Nibco, Atlas, Moen, Duracell, Sylvania, and Jack Link's Beef Jerky. Pretty much all the sponsors that are going to be featured this year on the car. Most of them anyways. You got Kid on the roof. This is number 217. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood if it wants to open. Once again, stiff. You got Menards and powered by Ford. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no trunk on these new ARCs. The roof flaps still, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. So we've already taken a look at this paint scheme once with the Ryan Blaney car. You know how much I love this paint scheme. Most people seem to love this paint scheme. There's a few people out there that don't like the paint scheme, but I love this paint scheme. Just a solid, bright, neon Menards yellow car. It looks fantastic. Sadly, like I said, the only really way to get an accurate Menards diecast so far this year is to get Ryan Blaney's dual win. That is the only one that actually, the diecast is exactly how it actually ran. Because like I said, by the time Paul Menard ran with Richmond water heaters, it had a white number. Even when Blaney ran it, the first time he ran it, I believe it was the one car with the red Menards text. So even that way, it's not accurate. But anyways, this is definitely a cool diecast. Like I said, the way it's got such a low production number, I feel like this is going to get rare. It's a Wood Brothers car and everything. I feel like, you know, everyone wanted this car and everyone wants the Blaney, so I feel like they're going to overproduce the Blaney, where this one just kind of gets forgotten about a little bit, and I think it might get rare. Don't know if it will, but I think they might. You know how much people like to get hard for Menard. But anyways, if you want this car, I would definitely get it now. It is a brand new release. Probably worth checking out the new packaging too. But I think that's pretty much all there's to say. This has been a review of Paul Menard's car for 2018. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.